it around the neck of Zach, who has now escaped. And Zach is into the back seat with Rusty's shoulder strap around his throat. Rusty is in a bad place here.
Show your hands. Hands down. Hug your back.
And the second round begins. Steven Minsky going straight for the throat. You can hear the guys breathing. The car is cracking and popping. And we've got a tap here.
Good. Crank, neck crank with the belt.
Okay. Very nice. Sneaky little choke there for Steven Minsky. That's going to win the fight for Steve. Leroy Davis working very closely, trying to transfer that seatbelt to the other side of the throat, and he's got it. Leroy Davis now choking Wesley Drain. This is a tough situation for Drain. He may have to tap here, and if so, we will move to the back seat for round 3. Leroy Davis with 1:44 left, and we've got a tap, it seems. Okay, maybe we've got to restart. All right, I've been informed that Wesley Drain has opened up the driver's side door, stuck his foot out, and touched the mat underneath, so now we have a restart. That means Wesley Drain will not be allowed to open that door again during this round. And here we go, round 2, 1:40 seconds remaining. Got a little bit of hand fighting here. They're both still in the seatbelt. Drain's in a good position here. Okay, both guys fighting with the seatbelts. Bad situation for each guy. Wesley Drain's got seatbelts on both sides of his neck. And of course, as you can see, Leroy Davis is still completely strapped into his seatbelt. This is a tough situation for Drain, but he's not threatened with the choke. And now he's in bad trouble. Wesley Drain is going to probably go out here unless he can shrimp out of this seatbelt. And he does it. He's tapping on the face of Leroy. Leroy Davis, without even unbuckling from the passenger seat, finishes Wesley Drain in round 2 for the win. Wow.
I mean, this is horrible. And inside the car, it's already well over 80 degrees. This is a bad situation. Yet here is John Chambers still in the fight.
Yes, he is.
Looking for the kill.
Got the head down. That's what keeps his head underneath him all the time. Now he takes his back a little bit almost. It's always on the head, JT.
Yeah,
hanging on the head.
Always. Another consistency is that every time I've seen Zach Moore fight at CarJitsu, he's got on some sort of exciting new panties.
Look at those, like the snows.
Not on his Grinch panties. Okay, here comes the seatbelt. Passenger shoulder strap. Oh, and that was fast, right around the throat of Jonathan Chambers, and he just
got trouble.
He realized that he just wasn't quick enough, and this might be the end of the first round. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds, keep fighting. You gotta go.
Doing a good job of keeping the distance there using his feet, Mark.
Hold on.
He might make it through.
Time.
Wow. Wow.
Show me your hands. Hands down. Hajime.
And we're off. Jonathan Chambers out of the seatbelt more quickly, and now he's reaching the driver's side seatbelt of Jason Ortega. Hello, everybody. I'm JT Tilley. I'm with my good friend and co-host Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, look at this. Already a
it's
tap out.
over.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Domination with the seatbelt is already a factor.
Hard during the match, it's an immediate restart. Okay, here we go. This is the second round restart. And again, Achilles has the seatbelt around his carotid, across his carotid artery.
He's in trouble.
He's in bad trouble. And there it is, Mark. You've got to win.
He taps out.
Jonathan Chambers with another dominant win here at CarJitsu. Unbelievable. Wow. Neither was able to get out of the seat effectively, and so Rusty has grabbed the seatbelt shoulder strap and wrapped it around the neck of Zach, who has now escaped. And Zach is into the back seat with Rusty's shoulder strap around his throat. Rusty is in a bad place here, and now the rear naked choke attempt. This is a little bit of a mistake here. The headrest is going to prohibit the choke from sinking, and also now Rusty is in a neck crank, which isn't going to be effective with that seat back in the way. Zach Moore cranking on the neck, but just enough space here for Rusty to get out of the driver's seat, and it looks like he's going to try to join Zach in the back seat here today alone.
Q's trying to move behind here. Oh, very nice little slick move there by Davidson, and he's now taking the back of Zach Moore, who is physically exhausted but still fighting. With 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the round, Davidson now has the back of Zach Moore, and Zach is tangled up in the shoulder strap. This is a bad situation for Moore, who is on the verge of potentially losing this tournament. Davidson attacking the neck, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Could we see an upset here? Holy smokes. Zach Moore is in trouble. Q Davidson putting everything he's got behind that shoulder strap, completely around the throat of Zach Moore, who is hanging on by a thread. And it looks like Q Davidson may be on the verge of taking home this title. Holy smokes. And there's the tap. Q Davidson does it. Wow. And Leroy.
The seat is down.
And Leroy lost. This is a rematch, but Leroy, of course, now is the CarJitsu Championship champion, and he's in a bad spot right now as the Oklahoma wrestler has mounted him and is fiddling with his arms.
Lots of horsepower on top of him right now.
Now, Leroy Davis just recently set the Arkansas State powerlifting record. So a lot of power, but he was in such a bad position that he was just finished by a seatbelt. And that must be especially difficult to swallow for the seatbelt assassin. Let's listen in. And we're off. Right away, Minsky reaches over, grabs the shoulder strap in the passenger side and attacks. He's going to prohibit Glassburner from being able to escape, and now immediately Glassburner realizes, okay, I'm in a bad spot. I was a little bit slow on the draw here, and I think he's going to be playing a defensive game for most of this first round. Now, Minsky in the past has gotten this position and moved into the back seat where he could put his feet on the back of the seat and extend, but it looks like Dave is out. All right, so Dave is now fighting off another choke from the seatbelt, but he's also getting in position. Now, this is a game of inches, and Glassburner, as you can see, is already in a bad spot, but it is not out of the question that he could... Oh, and he taps out. All right. Friends, that's what a murder looks like. It's a seatbelt choke. Steven Minsky wins the first round with 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining.